Hi everyone, this is Kay. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a bit of a nostalgia share. Before I did YouTube and was breaking out from doing card making, I did a few things I'd like to show you. I started with an art journal in 2020 and I gave up the art journal because I basically ran out of ideas and I wasn't happy with some of the things that I did, but just thought I'd show you some of the things I did. This is an Art by Marlene journal, and every time I go to the sea I feel quite at peace, so I did this work, The Sea Speaks to My Soul. This is what's it called? Embossed powder, and this is just traced around the stencil here and cut out some fish. It's come apart, so I'll just take it away from. So having a go at mark making, just having a go at different mark making things. I was following Liam Bailey at that stage from Tasmania, and she does some great art journaling work. This is a Diana Wakely figure. Then decided to start using up some of my scrapbooking collection. So this is from a scrapbooking collection that I had, Casecraft, Lily and Moss. I just created a collage and a watercolour background around that. So that's all I did for that one. And then this is a double page where I had the stamp, and I just wanted to feature the stamp, and I did the background on some paper first, watercolour paper, stamped on it, cut it out, and these are Posca painted. The white spots are Posca painted, and the black is Posca, and so is the white here. And just the background, I tried different things to make a background. When you just have to follow an idea, that's an idea I had, and I just needed to get it out of my system. Still have that stamp. Well, I haven't got that stamp anymore, got rid of it because I just wasn't using it. So then I was just again experimenting, and somebody was doing some circles on YouTube, Marta Maremi's Small Art Designs, and she was doing some circles, and I thought I would just have a bit of a go again. This is just through some stencils I did. Some white paint, so we just change some quotes. Got some quotes that said, change will not come if we wait for some other person. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek, from Barack Obama. So I thought it was a really lovely quote, particularly at that particular time, because I was struggling with my lung disease, and I had to really think that, you know, that doctors can only do so much, but most of the change needs to come from within. So then the coronavirus hit. So isolating from others due to virus, while coronavirus is worldwide. So just saying one person can affect so many. So there's a one person affecting so many other people. Again, that's a Dina Wakely figure. This is a scrapbooking collection called Roots and Leaves from Uniquely Creative. I just created a background with some stamps and painted backgrounds, which just obviously wasn't happening. Just over it. We just did the mixing of different paints and collaged the things from the collection. This is my favourite one. This is a stamp from what's it called? What's the company called? Can't remember. So it's a Welsh company out of Cacao Crumbs Creator, and I just did the stamping, did the wash background, embossed from the same stamp set. And coronavirus, social distance, so much creativity. So at that stage there was a bit of creativity. This is my very favourite page. Then we had to do the stay home thing, so I was inspired by somebody who did houses out of collage. So that's what I did, just purely all paper. April the 1st, not 2020. And that was when people were trying to get a vaccine for the coronavirus. So trailblazers, scientists around the world trying to find COVID-19 vaccines. So that's just the ideas from the scientists, and just a collage around that in the world. Just use colours to reflect that. This was a page just for fun, because it was at that time there was some toadstools growing around in the area, just down from us because it was a bit damp and wet, and so just did some toadstools from paper and just did some sparkle pen over it just for fun. Oh, that's right, I did 2 pages of that one. Again, I quite like that one. I like the earthy tones of that one. Cut out the leaves from the paper. Then did another inspiration I saw on YouTube, called, somebody was doing inspired willowing. Her name was Willowing on YouTube, and so she was doing some quirky birds, and I just took my inspiration from that. Just used watercolour pens for that one. And I just saw these birds were in a Dina Wakley Collage Collective book that she has, and I cut them out and I just did the background to do that, because I just wanted some colour. And that's another one of my favourite pages, that one, and the other one I showed you before with the red on it. Loving Birds in Circles, yes. Then this one I'm not really wholly happy with, just didn't like the background really. I wanted to feature these lovely flowers, but I don't think I did a good job of that one. Again, this was a inspiration from Neam Bailey from Tasmania, and just try to do some strips and a figure. That's okay. This is from a collection from Uniquely Created called Gums and Roses. So I just used the papers and just created a soft background to go around, and I quite really like that double page spread with the koala as well. Just beautiful colours. I just thought the soft pinks and the blues, and I really like that page too. Again, I used a collection from Uniquely Creative called Dreamer. I was in a bit of pain at that stage with my knee and legs and whatever, so I wasn't sleeping due to pain, so I got up to did this with the background. Just a bit of mark making, not much, and collage the top. 2021, Start Fresh. I just did that from watercolour paints, and I did just some whimsical flowers just for I did 2 pages of that one as well, sorry. Just did 2 pages of that one, so that's just double page. I just created some whimsical flowers using some paper from the Dina Wakley Collage Collective book, and just did some mark making around it, some wash in the background. Quite like that page too. And then it was one of my favourite colours, and I just wanted to have this. I had this left over from a collection, and I just wanted to do some circles and just use some gold court as well to reflect that. Open your mind, let the pictures out. So I'm not 100% happy with the background a lot, but I do like the circles. I seem to do a lot of circles, and this one was going around in circles. This was my health when I was just always getting viruses and hard to shake off. This was in 2021. Because I just 1 minute I would be better, and then I'd go back down again and go better and go back down again. So that was just, this is me in the corner, just feeling like I'm not on I was on a treadmill, not getting better. I must have ripped that bit off and not did anything with it. Fun, that was just for fun. Lots of lovely bright colours on that one. There's a double page spread as well. Double spread, just using circles again. Making a mess. Just wanted to use these dark colours because I was always using light colours before, and jury's out on this one as well. I'm not too sure if it was successful or not, but it looks okay. This is when I was just really crook, and don't think really people really understood how sick I was, because like I hide a lot of my illness, and on the surface I look alright, but I don't realise what I feel like inside. So this was a page reflecting that I just felt a bit alone and a bit apart from everybody else. And the comment I've got here is, no one really understands how I feel physically, feeling a little hurt that others don't reach out to me, but always other way. Also can't join in like I used to or stay as long. So that just was the feeling I had, and I still get that feeling every now and again, that I'm always the one that's reaching out and people don't reach back in. Just this was a picture from Daphne's diary that I just cut out and did just the background. Used a variety of techniques to get this grungy sort of border. I quite like that one as well. Again, I saw this figure from Daphne's diary and I just wanted to use it as well. And just, there's nothing new except what has been forgotten. And I thought that was a very interesting quote to have, so I just did the background to reflect the colours of her dress. This is a double spread as well, from a collection of uniquely created called Something Blue, and just did the blues and the golds just because I wanted to do that, just to create something like that. And then I had another one with, this is another Daphne's diary, just the simple things in life, just remembering to appreciate the simple things of life. I'm not sure about that one either. I think that I probably should have done something to this white picture. This is from some paper I had and just cut it out and did the background through a stencil. And this is tissue paper from Dina Wakley. I quite like that one as well. It's another one of my quirky birds, just using watercolours and some sponged ink. And the collection came out called Country Roads from Uniquely Created, and I just wanted to do a page to reflect my dad. In 1965, used to go up the Strzelecki track on this old truck to pick up rabbits or drop off rabbit chillers for the station owners. So I just wanted to do the sort of like Australian redness around that one. I think that was alright. So that was, and then I stopped after that because I just wasn't really feeling that creative with the art kind of thing. And then I started doing some collage work, and this is where I started doing the collage before the Margaret Miller came along. So that's the very first page I did. Just did lots of colours the same, from some extraordinary things to cut out and collage. A lot of those pictures come from, and these tickets and things come from Minte, same as the frames. This comes from a book. Just lots of images, just to sort of create a picture. I really like that page. I feel I would like to frame it, but I just don't know where to put it. This one is wanted to use a bit of bright colours, and I really like this bee picture that was in this book that I have, and wanted to have some bees and that sort of colours. So it's a very eclectic, very vibrant one. Then I wanted to just use those sort of monotone colours. This is vellum pictures from, if you look very carefully, there's some pictures here, faces here, from Extraordinary Things to Cut Out and Collage, and the flowers are sort of coming out from those faces. And again, I just wanted to use those colours and a variety of things to match with that. Turn this one around. This is my favourite, one of my favourite ones. I really like this one. It's Elizabeth Taylor, and I just used a bit of watercolour to highlight it. It's probably very shiny. This is all from Extraordinary Things to Cut Out and Collage. All of those shells and that face. I really like that one. This one I'm not 100% happy with, but I do like the colours. Just try to sort of wanted to use these butterfly wings, and everything else came from that, but it's okay. And I wanted to do a botanical one, so I did that one. Because this paper came from, wrapped around a thing that I ordered from Natalie May Scrapbooking, which is an Adelaide company. And just had these from a book, These are all from books, stamps that I have. Frame from Minto. This one I just don't like at all. I tried to use some packaging and I don't think it worked out really. And I also wanted to use this Tim Holtz tissue paper. And I think I should have just concentrated on working around that rather than working around the, what do I call it? The backing of some things I ordered. This one is just a riot of things, a bit crowded personally, but I like it, and it worked out really well with the different colours. I like to sort of tend to stick to the same sort of colours. This picture comes from Extraordinary Things to Cut Out and Collage, and then I just stuck things on there from the same book that I thought would sort of make it look like a steampunk kind of dystopian future kind of thing, or past, whatever. Just thought it was just like the, I just tried to make it a little bit quirky with the wheels here and the statue of David and on the shoreline here and the old kind of boats, but there's this space looking thing here which I thought was really interesting, the old buildings around the lake. There's another one I really like that I thought I did using Extraordinary Things to Cut Out and Collage. And this is another face from Extraordinary Things to Cut Out and Collage, and so is everything else comes from there too. And I just use watercolour paints to highlight that. And that's when I started doing the Margaret Miller challenge. So I stopped doing these big collages of my own. But I'm debating about whether I'll do the Margaret Miller challenge next year and start going back to this kind of collage, because I quite like that ability to express your own creativity. This is another one I wouldn't mind framing. I have to think about it. Anyway, I hope you really like my nostalgia trip through the things that I did before I did YouTube, and perhaps you can tell me which ones you liked, and give me a thumbs up and make a comment, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.